Hi, it's Sean McCann from Stan James. Welcome to a preview of the big game in the round of the last 16 of the World Cup. That's in Bloemfontein on Sunday afternoon when England play Germany. A repeat of all sorts of games as well. We'll troll out the 5-1. We'll try and, of course, troll out the 4-2 after extra time. More about that in 1966 at Wembley. But, of course, Germans came from a 2-0 down to beat us in the 1970 World Cup, and, of course, have also beaten us on a couple of occasions, quite famously, in penalty shootouts. But let's look at the two sides. England getting better, I think, if only marginally. I think the Algeria game was absolutely abject, but I thought they played okay against Slovenia. We could still do with a bit more from Wayne Rooney, that's for sure. And Wayne Rooney, we have a special bet on it. If Wayne starts, there's this supposed ankle injury, but if Wayne Rooney starts, he's 2-1 on to play all the 90 minutes against Germany, and 6-4 to be substituted at some time during the 90 minutes. Remember, if this game goes into overtime, that's not counted. But again, I thought Gareth Barry was pretty ordinary for us. Glenn Johnson, pretty poor. But Ashley Cole, whatever you talk about his mantle, he is a hell of a good left fullback, and I think he's been I think if I were to name a team of the tournament, there's no question he would be in it, as would JT. Again, let's talk about them on the field. And Terry's been absolutely outstanding. And after his, I think it's fair to say, his mistake of judgment that he did when he almost acted as a rabble-rouser after the Algeria performance. That was the wrong thing to do. He accepts that, I'm sure. And there is only one manager for the England team, and after Terry Gate, I think now we know who it is. It is Signor Capello, and England are, I think it's fair to say, back on track. I think England will win against Germany. It's 8-5 each two, 8-5 Germany, 8-5 England, and 11-5 the draw. I think England are the best team. We can't split them the odds. It's 10-11 each two as well. Tips on, just a little bit of odds on 10-11 each two. Who's going to qualify for the quarter-finals? As I say, I think it'll be England. Let's just quickly go through penalties. Of course, it's all going to be about in the build-up to the game. England are 9-1 to win on penalties. I'm sorry to say, also 9-1 to lose on penalties. How will the match be won? We've said 8-5 each two. It is then 9-1 the penalties, and 11-1 for England to win in extra time, and 11-1 for Germany to win in extra time. If you think lightning may well strike twice as well, what are we offering for England to win 4-2 after extra time? That is 150-1. It's also 250-1. Remember that Michael Owen hat-trick for England to win 5-1. So 4-2 after extra time, 150-1, and 5-1 for England. That is 250-1 rather. We also had a bit of a marker as well on how many of the England side. I had a quick look yesterday for the game against Slovenia, and I thought there were 9, and possibly 8, maybe 9, who sang All Mine, the national anthem. We're asking as well our customers, how many do you think will sing All Mine, the national anthem, in the game against Germany? I think that atmosphere, I think everybody, and JT will be bellowing it out. Stephen Gerrard certainly was singing, David James singing. We're saying over 8 players, so 9, 10 or 11 of the players, that is 4-6, and under, I think James Milner, Wayne Rooney, there may be 2. I think Milner will keep his place. And it's possible, of course, if Carragher comes in against Matthew Upson as well. I think he's not maybe one of life's great singers, Jamie. So under 8 or under players not to sing the national anthem, that is an 11-10. So 9 or more players singing or miming national anthem, that's 4-6. 8 or less, that is 11-10. Rooney hat-trick 33-1. He hasn't yet caught fire. Okay, Rooney to be sent off 10s, heaven forbid. Rooney to be booked 9-4. Remember, he hasn't had a yellow card so far in it. Again, there's frustration. You think is it going to bubble over? Sorry, if it does, of course, let's hope it's a yellow card. 9-4 to be that frustration, that angst. But interesting as well. I think Capello should take a lot of credit. I thought for one he should have gone with 4-4-1-1 against Slovenia, but he's got to Defoe up front with Rooney. But how will Rooney react? Again, we've got other markets as well on this. Will penalty to be awarded 7-2. Joachim Low, like fashion sort of that. We have a sartorial market as well. Joachim Low 2-1 to be seen with his scarf as well. Fabio Capello to use an umbrella. Of course, that's shades of Steve McLaren. That is a 50-1 show. Also the viewing figures as well. This is, I think, the game is live on BBC television. Under 24 million viewers 5-6, over 24 million viewers 5-6. But here we are. We are now, for all our woes of what was an objective performance again, an appalling performance against Algeria, we're in the round of the last 16. We don't know at StanJames.com. We have no idea if England are going to qualify. It's 8-5 each of two, 9-1 for England to win on penalties, 11-1 for England to win in extra time, and just 10-11 for England to qualify. 4-1 still joint favourites for the World Cup are Argentina and Brazil. 5-1 then for Spain, 8-1 for Holland, and it is then 9-1 for England and for Germany. I think England will do it. I actually think they'll do it probably by 2-0. I'm not a great fan of Klose. I've said that, and Klose, of course, and Podolski, and a few of you pointed out to me that Lucas Podolski and Miroslav Klose scored in the first game. Well, obviously they haven't scored since, and Podolski's missed a penalty. Klose will be back for the round of the 16, having missed the true suspension. But I think England will. Come on, England. England 2, Germany 0.